here is Masta. He is a black Maine Coon. He is our fat, fluffy, wuffy kitty cat. One very interesting story is that I think it was 3 years ago. I think his fur was so long and fluffy that it tangled between his armpits. So we had to send him to a cat groomer to get him a haircut. And I don't have a picture of him when he finished his haircut, but all I can tell you is that after the haircut, he looked like you sent a cat to a dog poodle groomer. So like he turned into a poodle cat. A cat poodle. Because his fur is he's so furry that we can't even risk cutting the hairball out of his armpit. So we had to give him what they call is a lion cut. So I'm not sure how. Maybe it does make him look like a bit like a lion, but I don't think he thinks he feels like a lion. He feels more embarrassed than with pride, than like as if he was like a lion or something, but no. And then here we have Debu. Debu is also a Maine Coon, but she's a Maine Coon hybrid, I would say, because she's a mix of a Maine Coon and whatever normal stray cat is there outside, maybe like a tabby or a Siamese or something. But because she is fluffy as a Maine Coon but skinny as any ordinary cat. I don't think I have like any interesting stories to tell about Debu. Maybe one, yeah. I think, yeah. My mom named Debu because she thought Debu means black in Japanese. And this was like under my radar for some sort of reason. I don't know how. I didn't even notice. And even I should know that Debu does not mean black in Japanese. Kuro means black in Japanese. So you might be thinking, is there a word for Debu in Japanese? Apparently there is. So I just, out of curiosity, I just typed out what does Debu mean in Japanese. Turns out Debu means fat. It's so weird. Like we've been calling her fat since day one. And I think I found this out like 2 years ago because I was like, why didn't we name her Debu again? And my mom thought like, oh, I thought Debu means black in Japanese. It's like, no, it isn't. Alright, last but not least, Peachy. So Peachy is a tabby, I think. I think he's a tabby. We kind of just adopted like strays once a while. He has that orange cat behavior, like he would just run around zooming everywhere, always chases the other cats in the house. Because back then we used to let them out of the house. They would just run around and go around the neighborhood, meeting other cats, stuff like that. And I think he developed that kind of habit of fighting with the other cats in the neighborhood. And we also have, taiko cats. Taiko meaning boss or brother in Cantonese or something. So basically a boss cat or a big bro cat or something. So maybe he always gets into fights with them, and that's why he kind of like developed this very like rough, playful kind of personality, I would say. And he is very old. I think he's like past over 7 years now, and his fangs are like gone. He has one fang on the top, yeah, top right, and then one on the bottom left. So I have no idea how he eats, but yeah, he eats. We give him, wet food. Most of the times we would give them kibbles, and he eats. He can eat. I'm surprised he can eat actually. So it's very it's 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 nice to see that he's fine, because before this he did had a little incident before. I think it was 3 years ago. He had a fight with one of the cats in our neighborhood, and when he came home, we found a wound cut on his right back paw, and it was gruesome. It was very gruesome. Hey guys, it is voiceover Max here. I'm just going to give you a little disclaimer. It's gonna get a little disgusting, a little bloody from here. So if you don't like looking at maggots, bloody open wounds or something like that, you can just skip to the end. I think it's around like 8 or something. I don't know. I'll just put a time mark here, so you can skip that part and go to the end of it. All right. You have been warned. Okay, you have been warned. And judging by the looks of it, I think it's an old wound. We don't even know like how old it was, because it looked pretty like bad, and it's starting to show like it has gone through like dirty water, mud or something. And we sent him to the vet, and then the next day or two we found that he opened up his bandage, and now there's maggots crawling inside his wound. And we found him basically exhausted and tired, like he had no energy. Even when we tried to give him food and water, he won't eat. He won't drink. He just lays down there inside our cage outside. We thought caging him inside so that his wound would heal, but apparently no, his wound gotten worse, and now there's maggots crawling, and I couldn't bear to see him being like that. So what I did is took one of our tweezers, and I plucked out every single maggot that I could get in that wound. And it was so bad to a point where you can see the bone of his paw. I just kept my cool, just try to clean the best that I could, and send him to the vet. And then they gave us some medicine and antibiotics basically. And let me tell you, I think it's way easier for you to tend to their own wounds rather than feeding them medicine. Like, it is so difficult to feed him the medicine that I am struggling. It's just like, you have to eat your medicine. Oh man, and he would spit it out every time. We even try to mix it with one of those cat treats or something, and he would still spit it out. He would like hide it between his teeth and tongue or something, between his cheeks. And the second I look away, and then it's like he would spit out his medicine. It's just like, bro. Yeah, that's the story with Peachy. All right, thank you again to all my subscribers. Let's go for 500. Whoa! And I'll see you soon. Ciao.